The craziness that is the influencer boxing scene continues, with the biggest fight the space has ever seen. Wild personality and YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul takes on his toughest test of his career in Tommy Fury, the reality TV star and professional boxer, who is younger brother to the heavyweight champion of the world, Tyson Fury. This fight is massive, as the stakes for both men's pride and ego is on the line. For the winner, it's bragging rights over the other till the day they are laid to rest, and for the loser, it will be a humiliation the likes of professional fighting has very rarely seen. So let's take a look into it. This is the Fight franchise and the preview of Jake Paul vs Tommy Fury. The narrative of this fight on the surface for many people is plain and simple. Tommy Fury is the pro boxer with years of boxing experience since he was young, and Jake Paul is the YouTuber which has built a fantastic niche and following, knocking out former MMA fighters and athletes. In fights he knows he is going to win, but this fight is much more nuanced than that. You see, Jake Paul deserves a lot of credit. I know for many people to give this man credit is something they can't do, but for him to go from someone who had no boxing experience in 2018 to 3 years later knocking out Tyron Woodley dead cold is astonishing. People will discredit him and say Tyron Woodley was predominantly a wrestler in MMA. That doesn't matter. If you told the world in 2018 that Jake Paul would KO Tyron Woodley as spectacularly as he did, everyone would have called you insane. But he did it. This wasn't due to coincidence. It's due to the fact Jake Paul over the recent period of his life has dedicated his time, energy and money to boxing to catch up on the pro boxers he has yet to fight, like Tommy Fury. For that reason, you have to respect Jake Paul. He is taking boxing seriously. He isn't half-arsing it. Whereas if you look at Tommy Fury with his lack of fights and also pulling out of fights with Jake Paul, even people in his camp saying he was out of shape for the Jake Paul fight which was supposed to happen last year. This should give confidence to Jake Paul, as he knows he will not cut any corners in this camp and will leave no stone unturned in his preparation to beat Tommy Fury. Whereas Tommy Fury, due to knowing he is a heavy favourite and in the back of his mind due to his history and years of boxing experience coming from a fighting family, may be resting on his laurels. Tommy Fury could be severely underestimating Jake Paul, and if that is true, he could see Tommy Fury get viciously KO'd and embarrassed and exiled from his family. The pressure on both guys is crazy. With all the trash talk for nearly 2 years now, neither man can afford to lose. For Tommy Fury, he is fighting for so much: his family name, the entire boxing community, and even for his own pride. Losing would be catastrophic for Tommy, with both John and Tyson Fury saying he isn't allowed back home if he loses, just goes to show how much he needs to win. For men like his big brother Tyson and his father John, the weight and pride their name carries means more than anything in the world. And if Tommy Fury was to tarnish the Fury name, it wouldn't just ruin his reputation, but also his family's reputation and its long lineage. As for Jake Paul, the pressure for him is all that he has piled on himself, but Jake seems to thrive well when there is pressure and odds stacked against him. He has talked so much trash over the last few years to nearly everybody, from boxing legends to current and former MMA champions to even celebrities and athletes. If he was to lose, the humiliation he would get from all these people would be horrible, even more so if he gets KO'd. But I think Jake's biggest pressure is the boxing empire he has recently built. If he loses in devastating fashion, he could see all his hard work in the last few years disappear. The money, the sponsors, the credibility, and all the future big fights he has dreams of would be gone. All that would be left if he loses is the grudge match versus KSI. This is must win for both men. In terms of the fight, it seems many of the advantages are with Tommy Fury, being the much more experienced boxer with many physical advantages, including the reach advantage. This should make it easy for him to control most of the fight. Tommy Fury needs to make Jake uncomfortable in the fight and show him the levels that are in this game, using calculated pressure to break Jake Paul down. The way Tommy Fury has talked for the past few years, he can't let this fight go to a decision, as if he wins a decision, that is essentially a loss. As if you are the experienced boxer in there with, as Tommy Fury says, a YouTuber, you need to viciously KO him and send him back to the YouTube game, as Tommy Fury has previously stated. The only problem with this, Tommy Fury hasn't shown much vicious knockout capability and power, which means his shot selection and also the way he approaches the fight is key for his success. I think you will see Tommy use his jab to brilliant effect and try to wear down and break Jake Paul, and if he does stop him, will be after round 4. As for Jake Paul, the game plan is simple: survive. Yes, I know many people think he should go for the win. I think he'll pick his spots to try and land the KO, but the odds are stacked against him in the ring. Does he have the experience and technical ability to hang in the ring with a pro boxer? We just don't know. as he has shown brilliance in the ring, but these were against non-boxers and fighters from other sports. If Jake Paul loses a decision, his stock doesn't go down, and in fact he'll gain a lot of respect being able to go the distance with a pro boxer. Plus, this fight will have a rematch clause. If he loses a decision, he'll gain the experience and knowledge of what he needs to do next time, but if Jake is feeling brave and wants to show the world what he is capable of, he's going to have to pick his spots perfectly and be brilliant defensively and pounce on any Tommy Fury slip up. For Jake to win, it will be one way, by KO. To be able to KO Tommy Fury, he needs to watch his P's and Q's and be on point the whole fight. The one thing Jake Paul should take into this fight, he knows that if he can land flush, that off switch to knock out another person is there, which Tommy Fury hasn't shown recently to the level Jake has. As for my prediction, logic points in one direction. Tommy Fury, the professional boxer with years of experience from a fighting family, has to beat Jake Paul. If Jake wins, it would be a crazy upset. For that reason, my brain is telling me that Tommy Fury will do enough to win a decision. But if Tommy Fury does win a decision, he might as well go home with an L. As the level he is at, he has to be stopping Jake Paul in that ring. Let's hope the fight lives up to the expectation and we see something entertaining. As all the trash talk and years of build up, this is leading to be one of the biggest and most fun and high stakes boxing matches of the year. Did you enjoy the video? Let us know down in the comments below. Who do you think is going to win out of the fight? Jake Paul or Tommy Fury? Put your prediction down in the comments. And if you've got any round prediction or specific predictions, put them in the comments as well. Leave a like if you've enjoyed the video and subscribe for more fight content coming soon regarding MMA and boxing. If you enjoy football content, check out the football franchise for football content on there. We hope you enjoyed the video and we'll catch you in the next one.